fun, easy way for you to spit in a tube and send it off and find out if you're white.
European? I'm European! Oh my god! Okay, hold on.
Well, what if it's a lot more than just that? So this is not sponsored, by the way. If anything, I probably shouldn't even be saying this. But there is a theory that the 23andMe kit is actually just a way of collecting all of our DNA.
Hi, and welcome to 23andMe. Now your DNA is ready for transport.
This has grown the FBI database into the largest in the world, with more than 3.5% of the country's DNA on file.
Why would they want all of our DNA? We'll get to that in a second.
And get it on its way back to our lab.
This is something that one of the 23andMe board members actually said. The long game here is not to make money selling kits, although kits are essential to get the base level data. Oh, interesting. I thought the point was kits, but okay. Once you have the data, the company does actually become the Google of personalized healthcare. So what does that mean? Hypothetically, 23andMe could try to sell you a bunch of things based on your health.
Start typing your doctor's name.
And even though they said that they won't sell your information to third parties, Google said the same thing in the beginning. Cut to now, Google keeps everything. They know your history, where you've been, what you're looking for, personalized ads that are targeted directly to you. But that's Google, Shane, not 23andMe, they're different. Well, in 2007, Google invested $3.9 billion into 23andMe. Then this is where it gets really crazy, and I'm nervous to even say this because technically I work for Google because YouTube is part of Google, so please, Google, don't kill me. But one of the women who founded 23andMe is married to the guy that founded Google. And the woman who created 23andMe, her sister is the CEO of YouTube. I mean, come on, what is this? This isn't just a test to see what your nationality is. They want all of the data, right? So not only does Google now know what I'm searching and what I'm buying online, they know everything about my body, everything about my nationality, everything about my health. Google owns us.
Hi, and welcome to 23andMe.
Now Google's smart, right? They're always looking ahead. Well, in the future, what's something that's probably going to happen that's going to cost a lot of money? Age reversal.
Imagine if you could turn back time. Well, today we're a step closer thanks to an Australian breakthrough.
I believe this will be the safest strategy out there to extend lifespan.
This is something that's in effect right now. Doctors are trying to figure out how to reverse the aging process, how to make people live forever.
Probably indefinite lifespans very soon. In fact, I do not plan to die. Even more interesting, in 30 years, I will be younger than today. Not older, I will be younger. Why? Yeah. Because we are going to have rejuvenation techniques, and these experiments are beginning right now.
Well, in the future, when this technology exists, you know what you're going to need to actually do it? A frozen DNA sample from when you were young. But how are you going to get a frozen DNA sample of when you were young? It's not like you have that in your freezer. No, you don't. But 23andMe does.
Make sure you provide the recommended volume of saliva.
So in 50 years, when this is possible, 23andMe will email you and go, hey, you want your frozen young sample? That'll cost you $10,000. I mean, it's really smart. Now, they want younger people's DNA, right? Because that's the DNA you need for age reversal. Well, how do you get younger people to do a 23andMe kit? Oh, you get all of their favorite YouTubers to sell it to them.
Head on over to 23andme.com/Joey.
Go to 23andme.com/Tyler Oakley.
Do that, go to 23andme.com/Lily.
At 23andme.com/Nikki and Gabby.
23andme.com/.
Today, I will be testing out my DNA, as you can see right here. 23andMe saliva collection kit.
So I think Google knows also what they are doing.
Yeah.
Now I know what you're thinking, Shane, how is there a conspiracy theory about mattress stores? Well, I'm going to let you know that this is one of the most convincing theories I have ever heard, and this is also why I had to do that legal statement at the beginning of this video. Now, if you look around your city, you've probably noticed how many mattress stores there are. When you go to Google and you type in "why are there," one of the first results is so many mattress stores. And you've probably noticed when you walk by them, there's nobody inside. Now, one of the mattress stores that you see most frequently is called Mattress Firm. Well, just check out this theory that was posted on Reddit. Mattress Firm is some sort of giant money laundering scheme. They are fucking everywhere and always empty. I remember seeing 4 mattress firms all on each corner of an intersection once. There is no way there's such a demand for mattresses. And then they posted a Google Maps link, and it was insane. Yeah, 20 results for mattress firms, all in the same location. Some of them are literally across the street from each other. Now, the way I found out about this conspiracy was actually through my cameraman and friend Andrew. He told me a couple years ago he was visiting his hometown in Algonquin, and he noticed that there were 3 mattress firms on the same street. So I decided to pull up Google Maps and check it out myself. All right, mattress firm near Algonquin. Boom, 3 on the same street. Now, just to show you how close they are to each other, let's look at the satellite view. All right, here's the first store. Now we're just gonna go up the street, 2 clicks, and then boom, there's the second one. I mean, that's crazy, and he's not the only person that has noticed this. There are tons of videos of people driving around their city showing how close and how many mattress firms there are.
I need a mattress. There's a store. I need a mattress. There's another store. It's a good day to buy a mattress. So I got mattress stores everywhere to choose from. I need a mattress. Hey, it's another store.
Now, the Reddit theory said that mattress stores might actually be laundering money, and that's why there's so many of them. All right, so first let's talk about money laundering and what that means. So if you get money through doing illegal things like selling drugs or guns or terrorism or prostituting, you make a lot of money that you don't want traced. You don't want the cops to find out what you're doing. You don't want to get taxed on it. So you have to find a way to hide the money. And sometimes you can do that by buying a business. For example, years ago, Al Capone, one of the biggest gangsters of all time, decided to put all of his illegal money he made into laundromats. Now, laundromats are a cash flow business, right? People come in, they pay with cash, they get their quarters, they do their laundry, they leave. Well, that way he could say, oh, wow, we got $10,000 today from people doing their laundry. Let's put that in the books. Okay, great. When in reality, no, they probably made $1,000. And that is where the name laundering came from the word laundromats. So the theory is that mattress stores might be the new laundromat. Think about it this way. You only buy mattresses once every 7 to 10 years. So why are there more mattress stores on one street than there are grocery stores or Starbucks?
There is another mattress firm. I kid you not. There is 2 mattress firms in the same basic complex, folks.
Also, there's no customers ever inside of the stores because the stores aren't real. They're just a cover-up. Once again, just a theory, not a fact. Don't sue me. Now, when people are laundering money in banks, they usually separate it into $10,000 chunks, and then they'll put it in a bunch of different banks. So when you think about the mattress stores, it would kind of make sense why there was 3 on the same street, because maybe they're all owned by the same person and he's spreading his money out 3 different ways so he doesn't look so suspicious. Oh, and just a side note, another way to hide money that you've gotten illegally is by hiding it in different places in your house. Well, guess what the #1 place to hide money is? Mattresses! I'm just saying, it's a weird coincidence. But now that you know this, I bet when you drive around your city, you'll notice the crazy amount of mattress stores and the crazy amount of no customers inside of them.
Another mattress firm. What is going on? It's an infestation.
Now, we have talked about 9/11 conspiracy theories before. 9/11 theories are what got me into conspiracies.
Way to go, way to start.
And it's not just me. A huge percentage of the population believes these theories too. I mean, even President Bush has slipped up a few times and almost said the word conspiracy himself.
Mr. President, I do want to get right to the news of the terrorism in Boston.
Well, at first, I was deeply concerned that there might have been a organized plot. This could have been, another highly organized attack on the country.
Like, why would he even think to say that word? Now, one of the biggest theories is that it wasn't just planes flying into the buildings, that there was bombs planted as well. But of course the government said, no, it was just the 2 terrorists in the planes. But some people think that Bush and the government actually coordinated it themselves, and that there were bombs placed in the building beforehand because they wanted both buildings to come down.
The building has collapsed. That tower just came down.
Now, of course, the theory is that the government created this awful disaster so that we would be okay with going to war with Afghanistan. But today we're going to be focusing on the bombs. The day that 9/11 happened, everybody was saying that they heard bombs.
The ladies that are with me were in the World Trade Center in the first building and escaped through the lobby where they report they believe there was a bomb in the lobby. And as we were coming out, we passed the lobby. There was no lobby. So I believe the bomb hit the lobby first.
Even firemen said it.
Bomb in the building, start clearing out. Bomb in the building, start clearing out.
Even Donald Trump, who had a lot of power in New York at the time, said he thought it was bombs.
I happen to think that they had not only a plane, but they had bombs that exploded almost simultaneously.
Now this is where it gets crazy. One of the survivors from 9/11 was a janitor at the World Trade Center. His name was William Rodriguez, and he had worked there for 20 years. Now he came out and said that he heard bombs before the plane even hit.
I believe that censorship started from the very beginning because when I was telling my story, they told me, oh, cut this out, cut this out.
It was the first hijacked plane that hit the...
It was the first hijacked plane. No, hello, that was an explosion before 9/11, before the plane hit the tower.
Now in 2004, the powers in charge came out and said that there were no bombs. Well, just listen to this audio clip and tell me that you don't hear a bomb going off before the buildings collapse.
People at their gas pumps who turned to look at the smoke that was coming from the city. Folks stepping out of bodegas and stores to look.
Come on, that's a bomb. You could see explosions coming out of the sides of the buildings, but of course the government says no. Now, this is where it gets really crazy, but somehow seems believable. Some people believe that there were no planes at all, and that it was just bombs, and that all the clips that we saw in the news of planes flying into the towers were CGI. I know, it's crazy, but just look at some of these videos.
The airplane did disappear like a bad special effect. Exactly like a bad special effect.
A good special effect would have parts exploding and bouncing off and tumbling to the streets below.
First, let's look at this clip of what people are calling ghost plane.
The plane appears to pass through steel columns and the steel and concrete floors like a ghost. It doesn't twist, bend, slow down, break, or explode.
Now this plane goes right through the building, like a knife through butter. And I know what you're thinking, Shane, yeah, it's a plane going really fast. Of course it would go right through a building. Well, years before this happened, the government was testing to see what would happen if they flew a plane into a big metal wall, and it was at the speed of which a normal plane flies. And this happened.
It's doing 500 miles an hour. It just disappeared into dust.
The plane disintegrated, disappeared, but then when it hit the World Trade Center, it went right through with no issues.
I said, how could a plane, even a 767 or 747 or whatever it might have been, how could it possibly go through this deal?
Now look at this angle of it. You'll see the plane flying through the building, and then you'll see the nose of the plane come out the other side. Okay, you saw that, right? The big nose of the plane come right through the other side.
Completely in one side and out the other.
It's physically impossible for the nose of a Boeing 767 airplane to emerge intact.
Well, after the smoke cleared, it was seen that there was no exit hole. That's right, no exit hole, where the nose of the plane supposedly went right through it. Nothing. And that's why a lot of people think that it might have been CGI. And this is the other weird part. In most of the clips that are online, it goes black for a split second right when the plane hits. Well, this person took all of the news clips and synced them together at the same time. And this happened. Yeah, all of them black for a split second. Not to mention that on some news channels, you didn't even see a plane. You just saw the moment of the explosion right afterward.
And the 1 second that would show the fate of Pinocchio's nose has been edited out. Why would the Now Day brothers remove that little piece of video?
It didn't show the moment of the plane actually hitting. It would go somewhere else, or it would cut off or something. Maybe that's because there was no planes and it was just bombs. Not to mention another clip that was circulating that was on the news where you can literally see one of the wings of the planes disappear. Just disappear, glitch, Now listen, I don't know if I believe the theory that all the planes on the news were just CGI'd. That seems a little far-fetched, but I definitely believe there were bombs. I mean, come on.
Once the plane hit the top, then that's when the bomb is going off on the first floor.
So who are you gonna believe? The government who lies to you about everything? Or people who are literally there? Okay, this is my favorite theory of all time, and I 100% believe in it. Have you ever been into a store and you tried on an outfit and you looked in the dressing room mirror and you thought, wow, I look great, I'll buy it. And then you took it home and you put it on and you said, ew. Yeah, that might have to do with the mirrors in the dressing rooms. Now on the show Shark Tank, there was a company called Skinny Mirror. And if you go to their website, it says this. The Skinny Mirror offers a subtle and believable slimming reflection, 5 to 10 pounds. And then they show comparison pictures of what you look like versus what you look like in the Skinny Mirror. Oh, and by the way, their slogan is, you are beautiful. What? They also have a section on their website where retail stores can buy mirrors from them. The Skinny Mirror is an ideal solution for dressing rooms. The subtle yet believable slimming reflection will improve the attitude of your customers' self-image, body image, increasing overall sales. So that's not even a theory. Some stores might possibly have them. But here's where my theory comes in. I love Target. I buy everything from Target. But I look so much better in Target dressing room mirrors, and it makes me buy clothes, and then I take them home and I hate the way they look. So I want to go to Target and investigate and see if they're using skinny mirrors. Okay, so we're in the car on our way to Target. You have no idea what we're doing, right?
No, I thought we were going to Taco Bell.
We'll do that after Target. We also have in the back seat Ryland's sister Morgan. That's me. How do you feel when you look at a mirror?
Oh, it's not good.
Well, we're gonna go in the dressing room, take pictures in our clothes, and then go back home and take pictures in the normal mirror. All right, let's go.
The Skinny Mirror design offers a subtle, believable slimming reflection designed to help you feel good about your body.
All right, let's do my least favorite thing in the world. Let's go look in some mirrors. There it is. Oh my god. Me when I see the fitting room. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend like I'm trying on this.
Shane, this is a plus size girl shirt.
I know. Perfect. Alright, here's the mirror. I mean, honestly, without even taking the picture yet, I can tell you that I am not this thin. Oh my god. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, let's take a picture. Ew. Okay, I need to take it at the same exact angle that I'm going to take it at home.
Okay.
So, right here. Do you want to... I was going to say, do you want to take one too, but no. Oh, Morgan.
Oh, that is not good angle. Do you want me to do like a side angle too?
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Hold on, let me breathe for a second so I can suck it in.
Take one in this mirror too.
Oh, this one's worse. Let me just see if I feel skinnier. I can't tell.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go home and take the same pictures. See if we look fatter. Alright, you ready to go to the mirror?
Let me button my pants back up first.
Alright, let's go to the one upstairs. Maybe can you have it straight? Okay, so let's put them side by side.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
It's like in the arms. It's like...
That just triggered me. Oh my god, my legs look so much smaller in the Target one.
It is drastically different.
Everything.
Like if we zoomed in the
Oop,
way
triggered. Now listen, this could be like a lighting situation.
Yeah, either they have bomb lighting or skinny ass mirrors.
Alright, here's the next one. My legs look so much smaller in the Target one. Alright, now let's do you. You ready?
Oh my god. Like in this one, a boy would be like, yes. And this one, a boy would be like, oh my god, bye. No, that's Tinder versus real life.
Okay, so let's go to the other one.
Oh
my gosh. I look like I could have like a thigh gap in this one.
It's not like so drastic that it's insane.
It's 5 to 10 pounds. That's what the skinny mirrors say, 5 to 10 pounds. I don't think Target says they use skinny mirrors because I think legally they have to.
What, it would say objects in mirror seem smaller than they appear?
Me on social media.
Well, mystery solved. But still, just a theory, not a fact. Don't sue me, Target. I love you. Okay, bye. Yeah, the Tide Pod Challenge. Something that has been going so viral lately, and I just didn't know why.
Many are looking to become what's called YouTube famous, but a local doctor says this could cost you your life.
Now, this became such a huge story that Tide even put out a bunch of statements on Twitter about it, and they even made a PSA saying, don't eat Tide Pods. The Tide Pod Challenge was everywhere. You would think that hundreds and thousands of people were dying every day from eating Tide Pods, but then when you actually look at it, the numbers have gone down. And you can see in 2017, there were 12,000 calls. That's down 1,000 from the year before that. Also, to put in perspective, over 20,000 people called because they accidentally ingested hand sanitizer. 17,000 people called because they ingested too much toothpaste, and 16,000 people called because they ate too much deodorant. So in the grand scheme of things, people eating Tide Pods isn't as crazy and widespread as the news is making it. But Tide Pod sales have actually gone up. The more people talking about Tide Pods, the more people buying them. So what if Tide hired a marketing campaign? Get our name out there more to teenagers. And the marketing team said, ooh, teenagers love YouTube. They love challenges. What if we created the Tide Pod Challenge? Obviously, nobody would really do it, but it could become like a meme. Teenagers love memes. And if that happened, it worked. I haven't thought about Tide Pods at all, ever. And now it's literally in my brain. I hear the word Tide Pod 5 million times a day. But the even bigger theory is one of the most fucked up things I have ever heard, and definitely the most fucked up theory I have ever said on my channel. So if you've ever been to the dollar store, you've probably seen a bottle for Fabuloso. And if you look at it, it looks just like juice or Gatorade, but it's not. It's cleaner. But a lot of people have mistaken it for juice, and it's ended in very bad ways. Now, it's a reasonable mistake to make, especially when some stores are putting it next to juice. Yeah, that's literally Fabuloso the cleaner right next to juice. And this isn't the only toxic thing in stores that looks edible. Look at this picture of floor cleaner. Looks like a bottle of lemonade. Or this window cleaner. That literally looks like a bottle of blue soda. And then this one. Yep, looks just like juice. There's even this product for your hair that literally says whipped cream. Or this cleaner that is called lemonade. Or this picture of insect spray. Or this picture. Or these energy shots that are not energy shots. And this is the craziest one. This is hair bleach. That's hair bleach. It looks like cereal for kids. And that's where the conspiracy comes in. Overpopulation is a huge problem. Maybe it's all just an extreme form of population control. Thousands of people every year dying from accidentally ingesting things they shouldn't. Nobody can get sued because right on the box it says, do not ingest, even though the bottle looks like children's juice. And it's not just food. There's other little things out in the world that if you're not observant enough, you could die from. Why else would this hand sanitizer be installed here? Or why would this water fountain be right next to an outlet? I don't know. Maybe the Tide Pod Challenge is a challenge. Maybe it's a challenge from the government. And maybe if you fail it, they didn't want you here.
I believe that America be trying to kill you.